So howdy, my friends. We're here on Tuesday, February, what is it, the 25th today, almost the end of February. And we're really going to be warming up this week into the mid to upper 60s. It won't stay that warm, but I don't think it's going to get real cold again. And so I am thinking about getting these lettuces into the beds. I'll take you outside and show you. They won't just, they'll have some protection from the cold. Potted up my dill. Why do I have so much dill, you ask? Because I like dill. Some more greens down here. And then these are all hollyhocks in here. So I'll take you outside in just a sec. But I thought I would show you some of the cards I made that are up on Etsy. I have a couple of sets, one with Nigella, bread seed poppy with a little bee on there, and another little bee on, I don't know, I think that was like a rocket or something. And then I have another set that's bleeding heart and red poppy. And another Nigella, this one with dew. So I'll put a link to my Etsy down below, and if you're interested in any sweet little springtimey note cards, they're all blank inside and they're on watercolor paper. And I do still have the zines on there. You'll see if you go to the Etsy. And then I'm going to be making some cards with cyanotypes. This will be the template, and it'll go on there like that, and then it will be on the note card like this with photo corners. So all the background and all this are going to be blue. I'm going to make some more different stencils for the cyanotypes with sort of Slavic themed, folk themed designs, like some of the ones that I have on some of the different flags. So let's go outside, but before we do, I'll show you this. So I was trimming my apricots, and they have a lot of little blossom buds on them. So I'm gonna force the buds inside and see what we get with that. And outside, let's go outside. Shall we go outside, Avery? Even though we were already out there for a while, but it's like, oh, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait till those doggies go by. Hang on. I think the coast is clear. Come on, can we go out? So I've got all the black currants trimmed, my little gooseberries, and then I pruned the plum. And I'm almost thinking, I don't know, these might be blossom buds, and if so, this will be the first year it blossoms. I think they look a little different than these guys, which I think are leaf buds. So we shall see. This tree knew that if it wasn't going to blossom this year, it was going to come out. Trim back the pomegranate a little bit, and not much on the persimmon because it's still, it's a slower grower than some of the other ones, but I did take back some. The elderberry's been trimmed back for a while. And then over here, we've got this fig that's trimmed back. And then I have a muscadine back here that I trimmed, and the climbing rose, and a grape that's never done great. And then I have another muscadine right here that I didn't need to trim yet. Looks like the lilac is coming back to life. And over this way, I'm taking out the thornless blackberry I had growing here because it never really did anything much. It didn't have a lot of fruit on it. It didn't do great. So there are a lot of daylilies in here, and I think I may just try to get the daylilies to expand. That's my bird seeding stump. But some of the designs I was talking about for the cards will be something like these guys here, with cyanotype. We've got a lot of foxglove in here that I'm trying to get going through here. We'll see what comes back after this winter. They usually just kind of hang tight. This is another little tiny little lilac, but it's coming back as well. There's a lot of stuff underneath here that you don't see because of the mulch. And then I got the apricot in here, pruned back. Ow. That one. And then these two figs. And then I need to get a long-handled lopper to be able to finish pruning this apricot. That's the one last year that seems to have some, what's it called, verticillium wilt. So we shall see how it does this year. And then what I'm thinking for the greens is I have some more of this wire grid, and I'm thinking of putting that, and then I've got some pretty much clear plastic. It's a painter's tarp, a thin painter's tarp, to go over that for any like frosts we still might have. But I've got to turn all this over. See all that? That's like a cover crop in there. Got to turn this guy over, this one. And then I put in some little escarole starts in here, just because I wanted to see how they would do. That's where all the, I think I already showed the raspberries were trimmed back there. And then I've got a couple of dill that I thought that didn't fit into the other pots. So I put them out here with the little plastic domes. And I have not seen any of the bread seed poppy coming up yet in all these places where I planted it. Critters have been walking on top of it. It looks like deer tracks. I'm not sure whether I should put something down to protect them or just let them be. I've been trying to fix up my deer fencing. Can't remember whether this is just the second year or the third year that I've had it in, and this plastic stuff, it gets kind of stretched out, and the posts shift, you know, in the ground. So probably next year I will need to remove it entirely and redo it. And that's about it. Avery, let's go back inside. Come on, let's go inside. So that's what's going on here. I'm going up to Philadelphia on Saturday for an opening. I'll put the link to the show down below, as well as the link to my Etsy. Avery, come on. And so I'm going to go up on the opening is Saturday afternoon. So I'm going to take the train up in the morning, Avery will stay with some neighbors here. And I'll meet my friend Kathy on the train in DC. And then we're going to stay until Monday. I think our train back down is like at noon. So Sunday, hopefully we'll just kind of tootle around Philly and go to the art museum and see what other galleries are there. If I have the wherewithal, I'll do some video to show of the show and all that. And other than that, you know, just trying to keep focused and healthy. I'm doing physical therapy for my various aches and pains. Can't say it's made a huge difference yet, but I know these things take time. And I've been trying to pull myself off of the internet for longer periods of time. Sunday, I did a no screen Sunday. I didn't even look at email. I would look at texts and talk on the phone, but even when I watched something in the evening, I watched it on DVD, which is kind of silly, but it felt like a really good exercise. It's very difficult right now to just kind of let go and not pay attention, because there are so many crazy things happening, especially for somebody with anxiety disorder. You know, there's a tendency to be hypervigilant, like I can do anything, right? So I'm trying to focus more on what I can do around here, focus on my artwork, focus on getting stuff up on Etsy, and I was gonna apply for a job at the local like boutique nursery, but it's too late. Oh my God. I should have done it when I first thought about it, but they've hired everybody except for somebody that's selling trees and shrubs, and I don't know enough about trees and shrubs. But that's okay. I will be doing other things, thinking about doing some classes again, pinhole class, and a cyanotype class, and just get my stuff together for that, which has been difficult to do, being off the SSRI, particularly with everything that's happened since November and continues to happen now, has been pretty challenging. I think I might have mentioned about during the ice storm, it was just really hard, and I just like didn't want to be alone, you know, and I was missing my family, and I was missing California, and but I know that's all part of how my brain works, and I've learned different ways to cope with that, and you know, I can't really complain. Well, I could complain, but you know, what good is that? So anyway, I wanted to show you the garden. I wanted to show you the cards, kind of update you on what's going on now, and I hope wherever you are, you're having just as beautiful, like almost spring weather as we are here. When I get back from Philly, I'm going to start the eggplant, pepper, and tomato seeds. I'm already feeling like I'm too late for that, but I really don't think that I am. Get those lettuces in, maybe start some more different flowers. I want to have lots of hollyhocks this year. So that's about it. We'll talk to you later, folks. Bye.